Hello and welcome to my live stream. It's Wednesday, 9 p.m. For me, it's always exciting to have that regular date in the week. It feels like a concert. I prepare the whole day. I have to think what I'm going to play. I have to think what I'm going to say, and I prepare music. And it's just amazing in these lockdown times to have that routine. And it's wonderful to have you here. I have great guests. You know that Paula Morellenbaum and later B. Ignacio and Markus Schmidt of Pro Amazonia Constance will be here. But I would like to start this live stream with music, with special music that fits the season. I composed a piece 2 years ago in the same season, in winter season. It's a piece called Winter Still. And these days when I'm here in my studio, and I look out of the window, I see the snow, and we can't do much. We do not leave the house very often, but sometimes we go up the mountains 1,000 meters higher and we can walk in deep snow. And this song, Winter Still, was written with the sound of shoes, of footsteps in fresh snow in mind. So it's a meditative song to start. Maybe you had a busy day, sit back and relax and enjoy my song, Winter Still. Hey, thank you. That was Winter Still, reference to the mountains here in front of my city, and beautiful walks in the snow in the last days. Now, as you know, we have a completely different topic. We will be in Brazil in sunny Brazilian summer in a moment, and I think it's a nice contrast. That's why I start with this piece. For those of you who are new to this live stream, it's about music, of course. It's about my piano music, but it's also about collaborating in music. These days we cannot travel. Paula Morellenbaum is in Rio, B and Marcus are in Constance. It's impossible to see each other, and so we collaborate over the internet. We do our best to make music possible, and we found out it's a completely new art form. For Paula and me, it was quite a challenge to start this song together. Last week I came up with a little idea, small idea. I had in this special piano here, sometimes I put some how do you call that, clay, modeling clay, like children used to build things with it. I put it in the piano and I achieved this sound here. And I came up with an idea. And then I played some bass here, dampening the strings. I will explain all that later, how I did it. But the thing is about all that collab song is that we are doing this in a ping pong. And so how are you going to do this if you're 9,000 kilometers apart from each other? Well, we send files back and forth. I send an audio file to Paula. We do a Zoom conference. We talk to each other how we want to proceed. And so Paula came back with a great idea for this song. She had my little melody from the beginning and made it longer, wrote a B part for it. And it's just beautiful how this song evolves. And before I invite Paula, just one last thing. This song doesn't have a title here. The title is missing. And as I have a brand new piece of gear here, an iPad, we can get in contact, we can interact. You can comment. I will start a comment. I will just write hello on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and also on YouTube. So maybe by this I can invite you to join me and to interact with me, and it would be great if you could propose a title for this song. So let me get Paula into the Zoom call, and we start our chat, and I'm sure she has something prepared. I saw she sits on the piano, so let's see what comes up. Let's switch here. Play my little jingle. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Hey, welcome.
Hello,
Welcome.
nice to see you again.
Wow. Last time we saw the Brazilian summer in front of your, or through the window. Today we just see guitars and pianos. But I guess...
Yeah, this is our other room.
Yes.
When I have a keyboard here, so I was trying to, play something before meet you.
Yes.
When you showed me the first time the song,
so
I stay here these days. Maybe next time I will come back for the other room with the landscape.
It was beautiful. It's dark outside here. It's super cold in Germany. But anyway, it's wonderful.
Here in Rio de Janeiro, never is super cold.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a little bit, it's cold. 15, 16 degrees, but super cold, never.
Okay.
We don't know what is it,
Okay. I hope to be back soon. Let's see.
Yes,
Good.
no, it was 2 years ago you stay
Yes.
here in January,
Yes.
February,
Yes.
Carnival.
Exactly.
Was amazing, you know,
Yeah.
here you in the middle of Carnival,
Yeah. I
you and your
enjoyed it.
father.
Yeah.
I loved
I loved
that
it.
days.
Yes. So,
But
Paula, we are in the
Ralph,
middle
yes.
of composing something. And I sent you, I started with a little idea, and then you came back with another idea. And we, during the week, just to explain to people, we, we found a B part for this song. And then I put this new B part in the new arrangement. And there are a lot of sounds in my arrangement that maybe it's hard for you to discover what it is. So I prepared a little video that I would like to show you
Oh,
when I
nice.
record the playback. And I made little explanations what I do when I strum here on my on this piano, and when I do the trick with my modeling clay. So let me play a little video to you how
Okay,
my playback sounds,
please.
and then of course we would love to hear what you do with it.
Okay,
Okay, so let me switch over
let's see.
here.
Let's see.
Let's see. Yes.
Uh, I couldn't see the video. I don't know. Ah, okay. Well, I, I love it. I love it, your idea with this is electronic stuffs. I think it's nice, very nice. Of course, you keep the harmony and just do this arrangement is very cool. I like it. Yes. Yeah, I can sing, especially because, of course, to show my first idea, singing. Of course, I have to prepare more. But there are some a small difference of rhythms in the melody of the second part I did. So I will sing now, and maybe you can record this, or for you for the future. But listen you playing, I can imagine, you know, more things, two times the first time, So let's go on, because my idea is to make a lyrics for the song. I don't know if it will be possible, but this is my idea, to make is to write a lyrics in Portuguese. So I will take out the ear in ear to maybe the sound is better. Okay, tell me. It's okay. Alô. Ah. Ah. And now we stay in the me and me. You know me? We stay in this. This was my idea, the first idea, to stay in these two chords, and maybe an improvising, in repeating, and the melody can and go back again. You know. Could you understand? I will put again. Without this, I cannot listen. So, could you listen?
Yes, it's wonderful. You froze for a moment, but this was maybe just my internet. But it was just a second. So we got you. That's
because you know that
yeah.
the melody for the second time, and then directly, you know, no stop. And then,
yes,
you know,
yes,
you know,
yes, absolutely.
So I love this, you know. I love. I don't know what the people are liking, you know, or not, but I hope so.
They can comment. Let me check if anybody wrote something, if they like. I have this iPad here. Very good. Somebody says they don't listen to me anymore, but I think I'm on. I should be on the screen.
Well, I'm listening you. Okay. I'm listening, but I'm with you in Zoom. No.
Yes. No, we should be fine. Okay. So if people have any suggestion, it would be nice to get their comments, to get some feedback on it. But I think we will move on. What's the next step, Paula? What do you think?
Yeah. For me, the next step will be make a lyrics for this, you know, and of course, as we talked last weekend, this is a crazy moment, and of course, this will be the inspiration of me. You know, the situation we are living, so crazy, so surreal, completely. You know, we never in the movie, sci-fi movie.
Yes.
You know, we could imagine something like this, you know.
Absolutely.
So we are living this. So this will be my inspiration of the lyrics for the song, you know.
I liked your statement when you said that all people in the world are now suffering from the same. It was so that really stayed with me during the week. I thought about it a lot, and that's true.
It's terrible, yes. It's terrible, you know. Totally. It's difficult to be happy in a moment like this, you know.
Yes.
It's very difficult, very difficult.
Yes.
But, well, music is so good that when we are doing music, we are inside the music, we forget about the problems of the world, you know.
Yeah, and it's good to write music about this day, you know, and to witness. Later we can say, okay, we wrote this song in the lockdown time, in this very crazy time. It's a very good to do something. I enjoy a lot to do this collab track with you. It's amazing. We are so far apart from each other. You're on the other side of the world, so it's amazing to.
Yeah, but you know, we just have this connection, you know, so many years that we played together, absolutely. The trio we did with Joe Kraus. So we have this very strong connection. Since now we met for the first time doing the first album with SWR. So we are, you know, close people.
Yes.
Totally. So, you know, making music. Many times we see each other all these years.
Yes.
As at least twice a year or 3 times. Is not you know, we are working a lot all these years.
Totally.
And the days we are not together, when we meet is almost when we stay together all the time. You know, there's no the gap. Oh, you know, I don't know you anymore. No. Yeah. So I think that's why it was easy to be in this moment with you doing the song in partnership.
That's a good motto. Huh? Music keeps us close. So we are. I think I'm looking forward to next week. Probably we will talk over the weekend. I will work on the arrangement. You will work on the lyrics. And people will see
Yes.
you again next Wednesday. And I think we will be much more advanced with this song. And then we have one more week. It's the day before Christmas, and then we should be done with the song. So
Yes.
I
Let's
think
show
it's,
the final song,
yes, totally.
final
In
composing.
2 weeks. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Paula,
Thank you,
say big
Ralph.
hello to Rio. Ah, we have already Marcus and Bettina coming in here.
Hello,
That's very
Marcos.
nice.
Tina.
Hello.
Yeah,
Ah, they can't hear us yet.
maybe.
Ah, they're
Hello.
here. Hello.
They are. Oh,
Hello.
hello, guys. Tchau, Bettina. Eu estou indo, mas vou com vocês. Gostou?
Yeah, that's
Obrigada.
great.
Obrigada,
Okay.
obrigada.
We will see each
Beijo.
other in another Zoom call. Bye, Paula. Thank you.
Beijos.
See you next week.
Tschüss.
Bye.
Tchau.
Okay, guys, let me announce you properly, okay? Let me switch you off for a second and announce you properly.
Okay.
Okay, that was our collab track, our very new track with Paula. It's really a challenge to do this in the distance, technically, just to listen to her, to have a playback for her, and have this in the Zoom conference and on the live stream, and me listening to it. It's really demanding, but I like challenges. We like challenges, and it's something new to learn in these times. The other thing that's really important these times, of course, is what we come to now, is to create inspirations and share visions for a healthy globe. So that's what Bettina and Marcus are doing. I think there are a lot of great projects these days globally, but I think they found a point that is really a crucial point. We always listen to news that say these tipping points in the Amazon rainforests are one of the most dangerous issues for our climate. And they are right there with their project. And the more I hear about it, the more I'm just astonished of the work they do and of the importance of their work. So you've already seen them in the Zoom call. Let me switch over there and let's get into this. Okay. Paula, you're still here. Of course, you're invited to stay. But now I say hello to Bettina and Marcus. Hey, hello to Constance.
Hello.
Hello. You're not so far apart, huh? You're much closer than Paula. Just 150 kilometers.
Yeah,
But
true.
still,
Yeah, but it's amazing because it's no difference.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes. So we are prepared. I mean, Marcus, you did an amazing script for this live stream today. You really put some work in. You have a serious project going on, and let me get that script because where do I have it? Oh, Lina, did I put the script over there?
Yeah.
No, it's here. You know, sometimes I'm a bit confused in this live stream, but I have my man here. It's Lino, my son, who's doing the great work of cutting and editing this show and seeing that everything goes well on the live stream channels. So it's amazing to have him. It's impossible to do without him. Let's follow the script a little bit that we did because we have images that we can show. Let me just get there. Yes, this is the first image. I will jump between our Zoom and these great photos and videos that you shared with us. So my first question is, oops, this is too early. So my first question is, was there a special moment when you realized that there was something really hard going on in the rainforest and you had to do something about it? Was there because we hear this for years, but what was the crucial moment for you to start this this action?
Yeah, well, actually, for me, it was really always a big connection to from my life as a girl in Sao Paulo to the Amazon. This was always like, wow, this place I would love to learn to go and to well, to go there. But obviously something different, like what was starting to happen. And actually, when Bolsonaro took over.
In January 2018.
Yes.
Oh, so long ago. Okay. Yes.
Happened, right? And I just had, well, we had the feeling, but I think lots of other people had the feeling that we cannot watch anymore. It's not possible. It's starting to become a big mess.
Okay.
He encouraged the deforestation and for miners, for the woodcutters, for all the people, and he's for the who did this big damages in the forest. And he cut the rights of the indigenous, and they are the protectors of the rainforest.
Yes.
This is all connected, right? The people who live there and protect the forest, and the forest who is their living room, they say.
So, but
we also did a song already there, and it's called Amazonia.
Yes, we talked about this. Maybe we can share this in one of the next streams. But I know, I mean, Bettina, you are from Brazil, but you are from Sao Paulo. So this is far apart, the Amazon. How did you get in contact with people?
The funny thing is, I think every Brazilian people I know has indigenous, how do you say, blood, right? Like we have the African blood, blood. So this is Brazil, and I know that my grandmother, she was indigenous. So for me, it was always the connection that I was always listening to the stories of my dad, and because she was like a beautiful woman with very, how do you say, hair?
Yeah.
Right?
Straight hair.
Straight hair.
The black straight hair.
There was always the connection. But of course, it was totally different first time when we met Vandria, right?
Yes. I think now we come up with this image.
Now we can have the image of Vandria.
Yeah.
She was touring around in Europe one year ago, and she was doing a tour talking about the situation of the forest and her people in her hometown in the Amazon. So we saw her directly seeing and talking about this disaster and the photos and the drone shots that she showed. And this was so completely different than just hearing it or seeing it in the news or in the internet. So because we had this contact with her, and this was amazing, and we were really impressed and shocked. And we started to talk to her after the lecture. We learned that she's the first indigenous to study law. Can you imagine? And she's now, in the meantime, she's a real lawyer and officially takes on lawsuits and to defend the rights of her people and in the capital in Brasilia. So this is what I know her.
Okay. Now comes before my next question comes a very impressive video that's, I think, speaks for itself.
It's from the fire brigade in Alto do Chão, where Vandria is from. So this is one thing she showed us there.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is impressive. You just don't want to see it, huh? It's
yeah.
What do you do? It makes you really feel helpless.
Exactly.
How do you what did you do then after you met her?
Well, actually, right after this lecture, then we asked, so what can we do? What can we really do? Is there something we could do? And so we said, okay, let's meet next week, the same time. And then there was 4 people out of the 50 from the lecture met the week after, and we talked about what could be done. And among many good ideas, like, you know, like checking your supermarket, which products have soy from Brazil or whatever, so you can avoid that or whatever. But then actually Vandria herself, she gave us the tip or the hint that spreading news and reporting about the crimes happening in her hometown over here in Germany would give them a certain protection, because they were really threatened to life. Threatened to death. How do you say it?
Threatened to death, yeah.
Threatened to death. By the miners, and especially the land takers, because in their region there's also a lot of speculation on ground for big constructing projects. So so we had the idea of, like, if we could do a partnership between the city of Constance and the people of the Borari, something that has never been done so far, not with Brazil and not with like a tribe.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we heard of city partnerships, and we have that, of course, also in my city, but this is completely new. And how, and so you really convinced the people of the city council?
That's incredible. We did. We really did.
Okay. Who is this?
There's a fact that it helped that Constance declared something like an environmental emergency state shortly before. So they had to do something about this, right? Not just declare an emergency state, but what did we do?
Fill with content.
Some,
of course,
yeah,
also,
we did
right?
reports and lectures, and we said that regional climate politics maybe can change a lot of things, especially if other cities, a lot of small cities or bigger cities, team up
communities
with people over there and give a certain kind of publicity, public. And so they did it, and it's nice.
This could really change something. And I think we were already talking with Vienna, with Cologne. We were talking actually to Sao Paulo, because people in Brazil, they don't know what's going on in the Amazon, right? But of course, Corona did a little break.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. But anyway, this is really like a vision we have with Pro Amazonia to spread this idea.
Okay.
And some weeks later, we were able to visit Vandria, right?
Okay.
This was January, and
so you went here.
People, and yes, we were in her hometown, which is called Alter do Chão. And that's
which
a very
is funny
special
in German, by the way. But anyway,
okay. It's a very special place, because it's where the biggest river that flows into the Amazon is called Tapajós, and it flows into the Amazon, and it has this clear blue water, and the Amazon the more brown water. So it's a very special place. It's right on the corner. And what you see on the map, this little river going down from the red point.
This little river, it's like a sea, like an ocean. Yeah, it's huge.
It's 50 kilometers wide.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go to the next one. This is beautiful. I guess you enjoyed this one. I think there were moments, there were positive moments, and there were negative moments in this. On this trip, right? This looks really joyful, but I think the next image is really painful. So
yeah, well, this is actually how the trip was full of this, right? Of the moment with the people, with the nature. Yeah, of course, imagine like the view we had, and so close to everything. But then, of course, always again bring back to the horror. How do you say that?
Yeah, just the horrible sides, the horrible things going on.
The horrible side. Yeah, like here we are recording the video, and this just everything burned out. Like this is like you. It's such a big forest, and then you go there and you have the beauty, and on the next time you have this everything burned.
It's incredible.
And of course, yeah, this hurts you, right?
But did you see untouched forest as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was like pretty amazing, and I think, yeah, probably the special moment,
the most special moment.
The most special moment was to travel. We went to a place where is the huge Samauma.
Well, it's a protected park. It's a natural park. It's about 40 kilometers away from the village.
Yes.
And it's called the National Forest of Tapajós. And this was where we were able to enter some untouched primary forest.
Yes.
And we went there together with our friends, of course.
Yes, with Vandria and her friend Tupi from a neighbor tribe, from a neighbor people.
Okay.
And a guide and the two of us. And it was 14 kilometers,
yes.
like 7 back and forth. And we went to Vandria and her friend, she said that they want to go and see for one more time their most famous tree.
Okay. It's the Amazon Queen.
It's the special one is called the Queen of the Amazon.
Okay.
And the nickname is the Big Grandma.
Okay.
Vovozona.
Yes.
And the tree is a Samauma. It's like the tree, you know, from what's the film for Avatar?
I think it's inspired.
Okay.
It's inspired. Avatar is inspired by Samauma, by the Vovozona.
And this tree is like 65 meters high about, and 800 to 1,000 years of age. And all the 14 indigenous people in the area, they held special occasions there since hundreds of years.
And so really have the feeling, if you come there, when you arrive there, of course, by foot, right? You are standing in the most heilige.
Yeah, it feels like a cathedral.
Yes, but even more than a cathedral.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, we see this picture. I don't know if you see it. Maybe your live stream is a bit delayed, but we have this picture of the tree, and just by comparing you to the tree, the size is incredible, but also the aura is just fascinating.
You need 40 people to embrace it. Wow. If you go around the tree.
Incredible.
And it's just and what is even more incredible is that, like, when we go there, we were very silent and we were very touched. Mm-hmm. And then when you sang the song, right? You remember? And after, everybody was crying like in silence for 5 minutes. And this was like this the most special moment.
Yeah, because I sing Amazônia é aqui, Amazônia, Amazônia é aqui.
The song is about Amazonia is here and everywhere, and because we have influence on what is happening there. So we said Amazonia is here, but Amazonia is everywhere.
Okay.
So we sang about this, and then we were all like, "Wow, it's amazing."
But I mean, as this is a very special place, this tree, is there enough protection for this special piece of land? Because I guess it has also some spiritual meaning, and it's not just any part of wood there.
Yeah, well, I'm actually a very pacifist person, right? Yeah. But really, when I saw the situation of the tree and of the place, and I just said, if Bolsonaro really would, cut it, ter coragem, I think I would take a gun and I would just go to this guy, you know, because this is like, you cannot do something like this, right?
Yeah. The problem is that the government, the regional government, is working together with Bolsonaro's government right now. In this special area, you know, there's parts of Brazil and they don't agree with what Bolsonaro is doing, but unfortunately, in this state, which is Pará, it's about the size of France, and the regional government, they really like Bolsonaro's ideas and they follow his guidelines.
We don't want it to get much political, right?
I know.
Just
but yes. So on the drive, by the way, on the drive to the park, we crossed areas which were already converted in huge soy fields.
Yes.
And this all areas that Vandria and the Kash said, "Oh wow, I was driving months ago here, and there was it was full of jungle on the sides of the road, right?"
Yes. So and here we see a guy with a remote in his hand, and I guess he's flying a drone, right?
Yeah, this is when we wanted to fly over and show the difference between the soy field and the jungle right beside, and how huge these soy fields get already there where we were. Yeah. And we had to hide from the farmers because they drive by and they have all guns and rifles. Once we had to run away because they were shooting in the air. Okay. And we had to, on the picture, we are like doing like as if we were tourists and having a little breakfast. And so he was flying the drone like really fast.
But you shot a video, which I'm showing right now. This is your drone flying for some moments over the fields.
Yes.
And it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. So at least you made that, or you reached that goal to have images from that destruction.
And from there, we were inspired by the idea that Vandria said, okay, we have to do this. We have to get a drone by ourselves and a computer and everything. And we provided that so they can measure the land and like have a proof of what was jungle and now is turned into soy fields, right? So this was when we went there 4 weeks ago. We brought them some technical equipment so they can defend themselves at least a little bit and have a proof of what is happening, because there's nobody who takes care of it.
Yes.
So it was the last action we did with our Pro Amazonia project.
Yes. Okay. So that was okay. One more thing.
One more thing. Yeah. We have now on the 12th is the human rights, right?
No. The Day of Human Rights
is the 10th, right?
The 10th of
the 10th. But we will celebrate on the 12th, and we would love to invite everyone here watching to join us. So you can also go deeper to this asunto, to this tema, to this thing. Yeah, we would love to have you.
Okay, so I will share the link to this special day in the YouTube comments and also in the Facebook comments, and we can do a post on it. So anybody who's interested in that is invited. I will join for sure, because I'm completely into your topic. I knew about it, but now it's a great opportunity to really get into it. And thanks so much. And I mean, there's many more things to tell, especially about what's happening now in this partnership. I think we will go to this next week, and there's more things to tell. But this was so interesting and so well. Thank you for this work. And
thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks a lot. Yes. We can spread the word.
Yes, absolutely. We have to. This is great work.
We'll see you next week.
Yes. See you next week. So
here, join your music, right?
Yes, I will play some more music. I guess I will take it back to German Winter. But before I say goodbye to everybody, bye Paula again. Bye Bettina and Marcus. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Ciao.
Okay.
See you soon.
Thank you. Okay. Let me see what's happening here in the comments. Bossa Nova Love. Very nice on YouTube. Okay, probably that's not a title for a song. But we have 25 comments here on Facebook. Okay, lots of hellos from everywhere, from Augsburg, from Brazil. Very good. So let's see what comes up. I don't see a title yet for this song, so I will go back to my song, Winter Still, to take you into the night, back from Brazilian summer. And I think it's time to reflect a little bit on what we just saw on these images, on these drone flights over the Brazilian rainforest. It's very impressive. I'm very happy to do this live stream here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching this. It's for me, it's like my creative output of these days. I can compose music, I can play it and share it with you. I can collaborate on compositions, and I can share ideas and inspirations like this amazing project of Bettina and Marcus. And I think it's worth to do it, because the internet sometimes is also full of things that I don't want to see, and I think they are not worth sharing. And I want to share positive things here. And I hope you also share this. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and tell your friends that there's a live stream on Wednesday where you can hear good music, listen to good music, and get interesting news and get some insights into my studio here in Freiburg. Thanks, Lino, my son and director here, who's doing all the video cutting and the live stream itself. I just have to play and talk a little bit to people, and the rest is done by him. I'll go back to winter still. Imagine, put yourself in a winter landscape, walk through the fresh snow, and listen to some more bars of winter still. And then I wish you a good night and see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.